Hello Internet, and welcome to my live reaction for Eden Zero Chapter 46. When we last left our heroes, they had encountered Xiao Mei on the planet Mildian, and Xiao Mei knows almost everything except who will win in a fight. Which of course leads to all kinds of branching timeline things, so that she doesn't really know all that much, because this is a battle manga, and everything is a fight. But anyway, she decides before she will tell Shiki and the gang where Valkyrie is. They have to go through this battle Coliseum. And Shiki wins shockingly early to her. That's kind of where we left off last time. So let's jump right on into Chapter 46, Valkyrie's Footsteps. And our cover picture is Rebecca and Wise, as Rebecca shoots a thumbs up. Good luck to all those adventurers. And so we open right where we left off, with Shiki standing over the metal guy. Shiki, the Wonder Boy of Eden Zero, wins the match with the miraculous one punch. And Xiao Mei is still in her whole, obsessed frenzy. So delicious! Too delicious! Was this match entertaining to all you picaratas? Is it delicious? And all the rabbit creatures, who I'm assuming are called picaratas, all chant out, delicious, 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 delicious! And we cut to Rebecca, who's drooling. What's with all this delicious? Of course repeating it will make me drool a little. And Homura just, stares at her wide-eyed. No, it doesn't. Back to Shiki. Shiki turns to Xiao Mei and grins at her. Well, who's the next opponent? And Pino and Happy, pop up, ready to get some things straightened out. First off, you need to tell us the rules. That's right! How many opponents are there? And Xiao Mei looks at them. 4 opponents. So 3 more. The opponents will get even more delicious. I mean, stronger. And Rebecca just kind of thinks slyly, but won't be strong enough for Shiki, probably. Too bad, I'll be doing the matchmaking. That way it'll be more exciting. Huh? Oh, that means that it's not just going to be Shiki. We have to fight too? Of course. You're friends, aren't you? Stand up for each other. Can we use a weapon? That's Wise. That's fine, as long as you don't kill the other person. The battle is one-on-one, meaning you can't help out your friends or else it's over. If you're able to win against the other 3, I'll provide you with the information for Valkyrie. That's a promise? I don't break promises. Well then, let's start the second round. We'll have the rising star of the Eden Zero, B-Cuber, Rebecca. Rebecca's like, me? Wait a second, but I need to be paired with Happy. I'll allow it. And Happy, takes... I love, before Xiao Mei is even allowed it, Happy has taken off his little Viking hat. And as soon as she says, I'll allow it, Happy turns to his gun form. Let's do this, Rebecca. Okay. And Rebecca has her pistols ready. This is the first time I've seen Rebecca fight. That's Homura, who I guess has not been around long enough to see that. Her accuracy is just spot on. Against the Space Boss Shorty class, Flanker Yacht. Ba-ba-bomb! And he's a little scrawny boxer. Champion? Looks pretty weak to me. But Rebecca seems to recognize him. Bum-Bum TV's Mr. Yacht? And Shiki looks at her. Do you know him? He's a super famous B-Cuber. What's he doing here? This is a part-time gig for me. I know about you, too. Looks like you've gotten more popular through Bomb as well. Since we're both B-Cubers, it's automatic this will be recorded. Is that okay? And Xiao Mei is just grinning. Ready? Of course. Fight! And what's his name again? Yacht? Yeah, Yacht. Yacht does this, his boxing gloves turn into, guns. Bomb! And Wise is eyes bulging. Even though he's wearing gloves, he's using guns? How dirty. And Rebecca, dives out of the way. Those bullets have low elasticity. You've got to go at it like this! And then she aims Happy at him and starts shooting. But he has this protect matrix, he calls it, that blocks all of her bullets. It's a barrier to protect against ether. Rebecca! Then Rebecca's attacks won't go through. Gah. Didn't I say we're recording this? And the bullets start spewing something. My bullets include slime! And he starts sliming all over Rebecca. Alright, Majima, I see where we're going with this. Gah! Bomb disappeared? And her outfit is yet melting away. What is this? And Yacht just kind of, like, blushing to himself. A torn-up pretty girl will be sure to raise the ratings. Foo 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 foo. You're making me think of that frog back on Gilst. You pervert! And she dashes at him. Your ether bullets won't work on me. And then she just goes in full out with a regular kick. Then just take a hit of my kick! And she breaks through the Protect Matrix. Just, like, super easy. Not done yet! Alright, stop there. Right as Rebecca's just beating the shit out of him. Next time, let's do a collaboration. Gah. The winner is Rebecca. And Homura says, Zio? I'm not sure what that means at all, but Shiki picks up, yay, Zio! Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Anyway. Alright! And Rebecca and Happy do a high five. We didn't do anything. I thought I could see that girl's ether, but that's further in the story. Psh. So there is going on to what we've been talking about with the ether bath. Anyway, yeah, that's just reminding us that that's coming, I guess. Next is Wise's turn. Me? The third round. What a bother. And he takes off his giant cloak. The third round will be future Professor Wise Steiner against the running god feat, Highway Yana. And Yana, like, runs across the walls like, Yuff! What's up with him? He's running on the wall. Just like Shiki. Ha ha ha! There's no one that can catch me. The feet of gods. God feet! Yahoo! So fast! That dog! And Homer's, like, pretty nonplussed and all. Does his speed keep increasing? Is it even a dog? And Wise just kind of, like, looks at this going on, like, nonplussed. And you see Zhao Mei is ready for the fight. Ready? Wait a minute, and Wise stops her, and picks up Pino by the little hat thing, since weapons are allowed. Pino turns to him, I don't turn into a weapon. I don't need that. Are you going to reconstruct me? And Zhao Mei just smiles, I'll allow it. And Yana turns back to him, it's no use! There's no weapon that can hit me. Fight! And Wise is just watching Yana run around the field, as he just holds Pino. Stop! Don't take me apart! Use your EMP. Isn't that your weapon? And she looks at him. That strength comes from ether. And Pino jumps down to the ground. I see. Trigger EMP! And yep, his strength is part of his running is part of his ether gear, which has him just fall onto the ground, unable to move. And Wise just stands over him. Ah! Take that! And just starts stomping down on Yana. And Zhao Mei is just so shocked. What? A dirty move! Didn't I ask to let me use my weapon? Alright, stop there! 3 wins in a row! And Rebecca goes over to cheer him on. These guys aren't even too bad. I'm glad I was able to be of use. If we keep this up, the last one will be a breeze. And Zhao Mei is back in her, like, almost horny state for battles. Delicious. Much more than anticipated. I'm drooling. But the games are over. This is what I really wanted to see. The final round. The warrior who wields the ether sword, Homura. It looks like it's my turn. Go get him! And Wise like confidently, this will be easy. This will be practice in order to meet my teacher. There's no way I can lose. You'll be against. And someone enters. Is that going to be Valkyrie? Since you are coming, I prepared a special treat. And we see their feet. The title, by the way, is Chapter Valkyrie's Footsteps. I think that's going to be Valkyrie. The Demon King's Fourth Starshine. Valkyrie replica. Teacher? Oh, it's not Valkyrie. Because we see here, replica is not a last name. It's Homura in outright shock seeing a copy of her teacher. So it's not actually Valkyrie. It's a copy of her. But we do have her face now. That's what Valkyrie looks like. To continue in Chapter 47, Words Give Strength. Alright, so this was not Eden Zero's best chapter. Just from a plain structural level, the whole Battle Coliseum is still super contrived. It doesn't really feel natural. It's just, oh, Zhao Mei wants to see some fighting, so let's sidetrack from finding Valkyrie for a while. Even though she doesn't actually have any issues with getting to them, she just, like, wants some fun, and so let's get sidetracked for a couple chapters. Still, actually getting Valkyrie's face is some progress. Though our big problem... So, y'all will recall my concerns over, Eliga back in Gilst. And I thought, all things considered, that my comment to the end of the Gilst arc is that if we were gonna have when you said a Mashima-written story about a horny frog that kidnaps young women and turns them into naked statues for use as furniture, the way it turned out was about as well as I could possibly imagine it being. But that was not an invitation to go back on that horniness. Which I know it's Hiro Mashima, that's what he does, you know. But generally, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like normally it has just a tad more class than melting slime as this fucking incel over here, like, gushes over what he's doing to her. You know, there's a difference between the kind of, like, accidental boob grabs of Natsu and Lucy, and this kind of, I'm going to melt off your clothes so that I can so I can, like, be horny around you. That's my thoughts on it. I don't know. It's just, something about it feels even more uncomfortable than the normal fan service we get. Still, it's good to see Rebecca just have no patience for this, and utterly breaks through him in a second, which is, like, exactly what he deserves. The Wise fight was more fun, I will say. Seeing him just, like, instantly figure out what Yana's deal was, and use the EMP in a heartbeat. Like, good thinking there, Wise. And then, yeah, Valkyrie's, or, not Valkyrie is here. Yeah, that's really pretty much it. So I'm going to leave this video off here. Hope you all enjoyed the chapter and the video itself. If you did, feel free to drop me a like or subscribe, or, you know, do whatever makes you happy, you know? And remember, your life is your own, okay? Bye!